Once again, Del Boy D, Diablo, Miami Casuals into Miami Firm, top Anglophile in all North America, expert when it comes to all matters British. Like and subscribe to my channel, Diablo TV. Do things you're supposed to do. And now we come to UK slang part 3. British slang, English slang. And I've got the particular speciality in Southern England, you understand. When I was younger, I was hearing all the London stuff, a bit of Manchester and so forth. But once I researched and once I decided where I would move last year, I ended up in Plymouth. That's where I love, that's my home in England. It's the equivalent of Southern Florida, if you will. Now then, there's lots of slang to cover. I've already done 2 videos. This is number 3. 10 slang words, slang expressions from UK, and you can't just learn this off the internet. You can't learn this off movies. You can't learn this off your method acting book. This is stuff I learned from becoming British, moving there, living with lads, being around lads. So here's a common one. Number 1, taking the piss. Piss take. So you could say it's messing with me, messing around with somebody, but it's also, you could be mocking. It could also be disrespectful. So it's different than the wind up. It's related. I'm gonna use a wind up in the next one. So I kind of thought it was the same as a wind up, but here's the distinction. Taking a piss. You taking a piss, mate? And somebody says, hey. Well, you say, oh, I'm just taking a piss, mate. So there's a lot of history, man. I've heard a million different ways of where it actually comes from, but taking the piss, it means, are you serious? Are you taking the piss? Are you serious? It could be like you're abusing something, like you pushing something too far, or, you know what I mean? There's 12 beers, and you already drank 3, everybody else has only drank 1. You're taking a piss, mate. So taking the piss could be something minor, or it could be a serious disrespect. So it's different than a wind up, which I'll get into in part 4. Going on, having me on. It's the same kind of thing, having me on. You having me on? Like you must be pulling my leg, man. You're having me on. So it's the same sort of thing. Are you deceiving me? Are you having me on? So the distinction between taking the piss and having me on, it can be used the same way. Winding me up, it can be used the same way, but having me on is like, are you for real? That's why I could put it to you. In the comments below, everybody that's from UK, put it in your own words and distinguish it your way if you would. Going on. Here's one, blanking. I only got that in Plymouth and stuff, like where I was like, I never heard that before I went to Plymouth. I don't know if it's more of a Southern English thing, but blanking, blank. So it's like if somebody's not answering your text, oh, why are you blanking me, mate? I was just trying to get in touch with you, blanking me, mate. I went out on Saturday night, but yeah, I don't exactly remember what happened, but she's been blanking me since. So blanking is not replying to somebody. Going on, doing me head in. Oh, mate, you're doing me head in. I need to know what to do. So you're doing me head in. Doing my head in. Oh, my missus is doing me head in. It's the same thing every day. So like, doing me head in is you're driving me crazy. You're messing me up. You're doing me head in. But it's not just driving me crazy. It's interesting the way the word goes. Doing me head in. You know, it has it's not just driving me crazy. Doing me head in to me is more like it's making you more of a downtrodden state, not such a crazy maniac state. At least that's the way I interpret it. Going on. Number 5. Number 1, taking the piss take. Number 2, having me on. Number 3, blanking. Number 4, doing me head in. Number 5 relates, cabbaged. You say, oh, I'm cabbaged, mate. Like your brain is mush. There's nothing exactly like it in English, in American English, right? So you say, I'm cabbaged. You know, I mean, maybe you've been out partying all night or whatever like that, or you just been frustrated, or you're tired, or whatever. But it relates to the mind. I'm cabbaged, mate. Your brain is like cabbage, useless mentally. Number 6, knackered. So to me, knackered is the same type of thing like cabbage. As a result of being knackered, you might be cabbaged in the mind. But knackered is your body is tired, exhausted. It's more than just exhausted. Oh, I'm knackered, mate. But now grafting, you know, get grafting. So this goes into number 7. They goes together. The graft, job, work, grafting, working. So that was one I always knew, like from watching movies and so forth, like this is England, I've been grafting all day, blah blah blah. And also you got the Firm remake, you know what I mean, been grafting all, I've been grafting my bollocks off. You wouldn't know the meaning of the word, his dad tells him, right? Talking about dumb. So I already knew grafting meant working, but it was an exotic thing to me, and it was just something I had heard. When you get there, everybody says graft for work. Oh, graft, I'm at graft, mate. So it became very normal for me to say it. So grafting is working, my graft is my job, and then as a result of grafting, typically I'm knackered, mate. Oh, come on, come in the pub, mate. Everybody's out there, all the lads are there. No, mate, I'm knackered, been grafting all day, mate. So on to number 8, Innit. In English, in American English, isn't it? Ain't it? In hood, you know what I mean, urban vernacular, we say ain't it, at least South Florida. Man, I went to the club, ain't it? I seen them dudes, man, you already know, man, it's whatever. So, ain't it? So ain't it is the same thing as English, in it. Yeah, right. Me and my mates went out the other night, innit? And I seen a geyser in it. In it. They say in it a lot. So, isn't it? Right? In other words, like saying right, like I want to do this, right? Ain't it? You can use it. It's easy to use. In it. INNIT. Moving on. Number 9. Top man. So when I first went through my stuff with Millwall and everything like that, and that jabroni Steve Dolan, everything that he was doing, he wound me up. He wasn't really with them dudes. Maybe he's in the past got Millwall connection, but either way, the lads, the firm of Millwall, I ended up talking with them right away after I made that first video 2 years ago. And by me showing the conversation I had with him to them, that's when they says, oh, top man, one of the lads, one of the Millwall lads, oh, top man, yeah. He says that we're gonna get him. He says, you all right, Dale, you all right, mate? You know, so he said, he called me top man, and I had never really heard that in none of the movies. Top man, that's what you say, like, no, he's a good guy. Like, I know this dude forever, man, he's solid. In English we say he's solid, man. He's a good, top man. No, top man him. Yeah, mate, I know him for a long time, man, top man. And also they got a clothing line, clothing stores, top man. So top man is how you could really say somebody, you know what I mean, is a good dude and a positive thing to say about somebody. Top man. And I'll conclude number 10, beyond even top man. No, he's top man, I know, man. No, diamond geyser, number 10. Diamond geyser. I already explained what geyser means. So you got to go back to number 1 and number 2 to do your research if you don't know. So geyser is not what it means in America. It doesn't mean an old person. Diamond geyser. It's not something that you're going to encounter everywhere. It's only lads that say that. I don't know ordinary people from England that would use that expression. But like my man long hair Mike, you know what I mean, from Plymouth, diamond geyser, you know, it was automatic for me to say that. He's a gem, you know, he's somebody you really, he's a special breed of some sort. Diamond geyser, not just a top man. Top man, you know, it could be one and the same thing, but I'm concluded with that, diamond geyser. And once they called me top man, and then once I heard that a couple times, oh, Diablo, the diamond geyser, mate. You know, my mate Steph called me that from Plymouth TCE, and that means the world to me. For somebody of his esteem to call me diamond geyser, one of the happiest moments of my life. That's all for now. See you in part 4.